Hello everyone, this is Lisa with Grace and Old Paper. I thought I'd turn my video on for a minute while I work on this junk mail envelope pocket. I know everybody has done them quite often in recent times past. It was a big thing going around there for a while. Everybody was doing them, and I've done them before, but I wanted to do another one. So I don't have one for this journal, for this horse journal, so I thought, why not? And this is what I was going to do yesterday when I got called away from recording, so we're gonna try again. Okay, so what I've done is I've got my envelope. It's not ready to go yet, but I've got my envelope picked out. This is kind of a little template one I have because it was in really bad shape, so I just thought I'd use this to decide what picture I want to use inside of it. And I think I've got several. I love this. I thought that was really cool. This is from Black Beauty. So is this. And then I've got this horse. Only problem is he's a little short. I don't know if you can see that. I'd have to be really careful putting that one in. Well, you know what? This envelope opening is just a tish bigger than the other one, I think. Yeah, so it would be okay. I also have this image from the Black Beauty book, and I thought that would be really pretty. Just this section right here. So I think what I'm going to do is make my little pocket first and collage it with, I'm going to use some of this old Sears catalog and these dictionary pages. And I think I'm going to collage it first, make my my pocket, and then decide what looks best in it. How about that? Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Wish I'd had a better envelope for this. Sometimes other people get to my envelopes before I do, my junk mail. And so it gets opened up in ways I didn't want, but I think I can make this work. Okay, I think I want this to be about maybe 6 inches tall. So let me get my cut and stiff. Y'all, please forgive me for being shaky today. It's one of those days where my nerves are a bit jangly. Yeah, I'm shaking today, but I'm powering through. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So about right here. I think that'll be good. I need a new blade for my cutter, so that's why I'm just using good old-fashioned box cutter, whatever you call it, X-Acto knife. All right, so I got that. And while I have it opened up, I am going to stick something. Okay, do I want to just put the image in there and make it a pocket, or do I want to make... Yes, that's what I want to do this time. I want to actually adhere the picture to the back of this. That way I don't have to worry about a background in the pocket, and I can stick a tag in, which I've got plenty of that I need to use up. So, and I'm not making the picture itself a tag. Okay, well that decision's made. So I'm not going to glue it shut yet. I'm going to collage on the front yet. I have been struggling just a little bit with collaging lately. When I'm nervous and jittery, and my mind's all a jangle, I sometimes just have trouble with letting go. You know what I mean? I think I want to use this part right here with the horse. Yeah. And I am going to, not that ruler. If I'm a good mother ruler. Okay. I am going to tear it because, this way. Because my hand's being shaky. It's a little, and they're also inked up and messy because I've been doing work this morning. It's a little hard for me to tear very well when I'm shaky. To tear a pretty tear. Does that make sense? I know there's some of y'all can understand all of the nerves and such. Okay, actually I think I just want his image up there. This little image. So I'll do it this way so I can tear it better on the line. That way maybe I can reuse some of these bits. Yeah, when your hands are shaky, it's hard to do the pretty tears. See, I am just jittery. But that's okay. We're powering on. We're going to go on. I hope everybody's having a lovely day. My oldest grandson turned 5 yesterday. He's a big boy, and he's going to be going to school this year, which his grandma's not really excited about, but, you know, we'll make do. I'm not ready for him to go to school. Not ready. Okay. Well, he's going to sit up there. Let's see what else we got here. How about these? Yeah, some of this stuff. Horse brushes. Oh, that's not trash. Okay, so if he goes up there, you know what? I am not going to overthink this. Darn it, I just noticed he needs to come off a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. I'm going to make this decision and glue this piece down. That's what I'm going to do. Right? Right. I wrote a note on there. Oh, I was going to say my oldest grandson turned 5 yesterday, but he has also been sick. And his mommy took him to the doctor today. He does not have pneumonia, thank goodness. Terrible cough. Terrible cough, and he had fever this morning, 101 point something, I think, 101.6. But he does not have pneumonia, thank goodness. He does have a slight bit of gunk in his chest, the doctor said, but he has a slight right ear infection. And he asked my grandson, he said, "Has your ear been hurting?" He said, "No." And then his mom said he handled the doctor visit like a trooper. He had to have a finger prick, and he handled that wonderfully. He didn't even flinch. He just watched him do it and was good. So he's getting him some McDonald's right now. Okay, y'all bear with me. Does anybody else have trouble letting go and collaging? Just letting go and just letting it happen? Because I certainly do. And I don't mean to. I think about every bit of it. And I'm probably going about it all wrong, but you know, it is what it is. I may even go back and just take the sound out of this, who knows. So you don't hear my rattling. It's okay. It's okay. My brain when I'm having these moods, craves just going out for some retail therapy, but unfortunately I'm kind of stuck at home right now. His mama's got to go to work and I got to keep him in just a bit, and yeah, so I've left the lid off of that too long. So I've got to, I'm not going to take him out anywhere for sure. So I've got to stay here, but that's okay. That is okay. All right, what else have we got here? Well, we don't want any of that. Horrible. Yeah, no. Horseback. Oh, look, there's a bunch of horse words. How about that? That'll work. That'll work. That'll work. Okay. Quit thinking. Just do. Right? I think I'm going to tear it down to here. Oh, we have the bonus of horsemanship over here. So let's see. If I went across here, am I even in frame? I hope I am. Guys, I'm so sorry. I'm not one of those exciting crafters. I'll go right under horse boot. But you know what? I am so proud of this journal. I can't even begin to tell you how proud I am of this journal. It has turned out, or is turning out, I think the best junk journal craft I've ever done. And that's, and I loved my paper bag journals that I sent out to friends and family and gave away. And, you know, I loved all of that. And I love the purple journal I did. But there's just something about this one is just thrilling my soul. It's the most work and thought and creativity and research that I've done, because I've watched so many junk journalers videos to get ideas for stuff to put in this, and I've tried not to do the same thing twice, but I do have stuff like, you know, tucks in multiple places and pockets in multiple places, but as for some of the other fancy stuff, I haven't wanted to do more than once. The humane curry comb, okay. Self-cleaning curry combs. Well, now that's just kind of cool. Let's see if we can get some of that out there. Self-cleaning curry combs. I don't want to take that all the way across because I'm ruining good images there, and I don't want to do that. All right, let's see. Let me take this blank edge off. Again, I've very little crafting time left to me here because my grandson will be here in just a little bit. Self-cleaning. No, we can't. We don't want to cover the horsey up. Well, now, isn't that just a pickle? Isn't that just a pickle? Well, I'll be darned. Let me look at this other page here. See what we had here. I don't want to mess up my saddle there. Saddle cloth. Like that. So the saddle just won't fit. Oh, I've got some more words. Wait a minute. I forgot I had these. Bridle. Yeah. I need a short one. life. Let's see if I can do this. Aha. Horse. Horse is a horse, of course, of course. And I don't like it. All right. Guys, what is up with me? Okay, I could take part of that. Just use part of it. What if I did that? I don't have to have it perfectly showing everything, do I? Gotta remember that. Right above horseradish. Horseradish, which has nothing to do with the horse. I've got bits of dictionary page everywhere. Okay. I'm going to get this. Okay, horseman, horsemanship, horseplay, horsepower. Okay, we're good with that. Some days I can just collage. You know, I can just grab a piece of paper and slap it on somewhere, and I'm just happy with it. Some days I cannot. But that's okay. I think we're going to go with that. Okay, okay. Sound good to you? Sounds good to me. You know, if we can't laugh at ourselves, it'd be a sad, sad thing. And some days it's either laugh or cry. Isn't that right? Okay. Well, now that I have made a complete and utter mess out of that, well, we're going to let that dry for a minute before I cut that off. Let me clean some of this stuff up. I keep finding things to put in this book. Every time I'm looking somewhere, I find something else, and I'm not looking for horse things. I'll be like looking for something else, or just looking through something I have, and I'm like, oh. So like I was getting something out of the Sears catalog or looking at it, and I saw this, and I was like, oh, that'd be cool to put in there. This book is going to be about this wide if I'm not careful. But I'm having fun, so that's what counts, right? I'm not selling this book, so it's okay. I can do what I want with it, right? I can do what I want with it. Okay. So now we're going to decide what picture to put on the inside. Now that I've done this, I don't think this one will work because it's just too much black and white, I think. Can you see that at all with this glare? I mean, it's not bad. Let's see how this fella looks in here. Him and his fanciness. What do we think? He's kind of pretty in there. All right, let's see how Black Beauty and Black Beauty's mama looks in there. Well, I'm going to have to kind of guesstimate because the bottom of this is not open, so we're just going to wing it here and just see how the color looks in there. Which I'm actually kind of digging here. I have to say this is my favorite image, so you know what? I'm going to go for it. I'm going to make the decision, and I'm going to go for it. I should have named my channel The Nervous Crafter. Wouldn't that have been perfect? Nervous Crafter. That should have been me. Oh dear. Okay. I gotta figure out where I want it here. First of all, I'm going to give it a rough cut around. Not that rough. Okay. Oh, can you rename a channel? Oh, goodness. Believe it or not, this craft has been my saving grace during this last, gosh, how long have I been doing this craft or been looking at it? I've been looking at it since last September, but I didn't start it for a while because, you know, I had to collect stuff. I had nothing. I didn't even have any old magazines. So, but it's been a saving grace to me, even just watching it, because I was having a lot of panic attacks and just a lot of issues, and it's just calmed me in a lot of ways, sitting and watching people craft, collecting things for it, that kind of thing. It's really helped me in so many ways, and I especially want to thank Miss Catherine at Sunnyside Journal for being such a oh, I'm gonna cry, calming voice on the internet, a calming, sweet, loving voice on the internet. And Miss Nancy at Wishes and Weeds. If I could meet them in person, I'd give them a big ol' hug. But it's just on days when I'm having really bad days, I'll sit and listen to their videos, even ones I've seen before, and just kind of, you know, it kind of calms me down. And yeah. Enough modeling. I also like listen to Miss Gayle Agostinelli. She it's kind of taught me to laugh at my own mistakes, because she giggles at herself a lot. So yeah. So thank you to those ladies for helping me through some difficult times, even though they may not have known that. Oh, I know they didn't know that, because, you know, hello. I'm in Alabama and they're in other places. 2 of them in Canada and 1 in Montana, I think she is. So yeah, I'm just rambling here, but getting a little maudlin about it. But let's see if I can do this quickly, because, you know, art glitter glue sticks in 1.3 seconds. Oh, look. I like it. So yeah, I think my grandson will make me laugh today, so well, hopefully he does. Hopefully he's feeling well enough to do that. Okay, we're going to glue this thing shut. I just stuck the lid on it. Nope, before I do that, I'm going to punch my hole. Hopefully I don't chop the horse's head off. I didn't think about that. Okay. Okay, the center is right there. Okay. I can't wonder why I was holding it up. I'm going to do it very shallow, because I don't want to cut where's the horse's head? There it is. Okay. That'll work. Also need to trim that top edge a little bit. I can do it this way since my hands are so shaky. Handling scissors is not always the best thing. Handling this is not always the best thing, but I'm really careful with it. My husband, he's really good with these things. When he was young, he worked in the grocery industry and had to use box cutters all the time. And he's a mechanic. He gets into all kinds of stuff, but he is a very, bless his heart, clumsy man with his body. He just goes at life full tilt and runs into things, and he'll come home with, you know, some boo-boo on him somewhere, and I'll be like, what happened? He looks down his arm, I don't know. Or he'll come in and he'll have blood running down something, and I'm like, what'd you do? He goes, oh, I didn't know I was bleeding. Yeah, honey, you're bleeding. Okay, let's see. I don't know if that's envelope or... No, it's a little bit of both. See if I can carefully straighten this edge up. Okay, boy, this has been a bit of a ramble today, hasn't it? Bit of a ramble, a few tears. It's okay. It is okay. So I'm just going to glue this shut along this edge. My lines aren't exactly straight, but that's okay. Okay. And just like that. Oh, and I kind of like the back of that envelope peeking through, if you can see that. I like that. Do a little bit of ink in here. Since I have inked, I think, pretty much everything else in this journal. I like these junk mail envelopes. It just, it's a pretty simple little thing. And I may or may not stick, you know, a flower or a bird or butterfly or something on it. I may or may not. It's got a lot of embellishment on it, and I kind of like all the things that I put on there, so sometimes simple is best, right? Simple is good enough. Yeah, I love it. And then it's a pocket. You know what? Beginner mistake. Since this is going to be a pocket, I need to glue the top of this picture down, because if not, everything's going to get caught on it, and that would not be good. So let's do that, and hopefully I didn't just glue my envelope shut. May or may not have. No, I didn't. Okay. Let me make sure it's open all the way down. I do have a little catch right there, and I don't know what from. Glue would ooze out the side of that picture. So sometimes if you catch it quick enough, you can ease something in it. If I could find my bone folder. There it is. Y'all, when I finish this journal, this craft room, and me, you're going to have a come to Jesus meeting. It needs some serious cleaning up. I just noticed I have a hole down here where somebody opened this very badly. Just a little hole there. Been preaching at my husband about not ripping open envelopes. Wrong thing. Okay. Now I can, if I can find it here, like I have this funny little tag, a journal card. Yeah, I probably won't put that in it, but I have other ones. So okay, now I'm not sure where I'm going to put that yet, but uh-oh, glue. Lid. This stuff will dry up. How about that? I wrung it first shot that time. Let me show you something I did that you'll have to tell me if I have done a silly thing, if it was genius, if it was unneeded. So let me find it first of all. Okay. I had done, I don't know what to call it. I called it a flippy flappy thing. Because I don't know what to call it. But I made a mistake and put it on the left page so that when you opened it, when you turned a page, the thing fell open all the time and it was making me aggravated and I couldn't move it. So what I did was I made a little lock for it. This thing. So I have this piece of a necklace that, or a charm or something, that was on this little bit of a chain. So I sewed it to the lace right here really well. And I just attached a rusted safety pin to it as kind of a pin, see? To hold it shut. So now when you turn the page, it comes with it. Before, when I turned the page, that would happen. And that irritated me. So I made it kind of like a pocket watch chain thing. What do you think? Do you think that's okay? It kind of hangs out like another little charm, I guess. I'm kind of okay with it. I'm almost wishing I had tacked this down too, because I don't know, but it works. It falls over, but it keeps it so that when you turn the page, it doesn't just fall open, you know. I kind of like that. So y'all let me know what you think about that. Let me see if there was anything else I had to show you. I'm going to do a flip through soon. I did this fussy cut the other night. Really love this page. And my husband had got me these Tim Holtz flowers, and I decided to add that on there. Oh, that's where I put our little envelope we made yesterday. I just stuck it here. And I put a little teeny tiny tag. And of course, it's upside down. Do I care? No. No, I do not care. I'm not selling this journal. So, it's okay, right? Oh, let me see if there was anything else I wanted to show you right now. Oh, I made this belly band out of some very vintage fabric off of a pillowcase. It's so delicate, so I sewed it onto, I didn't sew it, I glued it onto some file folder to make it sturdy enough to use for a belly band in here. But my cards, I did this one. I was just going to do this one. It's Famous Thoroughbreds. But it just, when you put the book together, it does this thing. Does that happen to y'all? Is that normal? So it drove me nuts. So I had this extra one. I was originally going to put this flower over here, but I decided to put it here in the hopes that it would help hold everything from falling down. Well, now everything just still tilts that way. What do you do? Is there anything you can do? Is this normal? I did do something a little different with this one. Normally you put paper or something on the back to journal with, but this one, I put an envelope. And I made it to where it can open up, and I just have some little, like a Christmas pony story and a Sears and Roebuck thing and a journal card thing in there, a picture. So just some little horsey happies in there, and it just goes on the back of this card. But is this normal? this falling out or falling down thing? I don't know what to do about it. There needs to be instruction manuals for junk journaling. I don't know what to do. And I'm OCD enough that kind of bothers me. But it may be normal, so I don't know. So anyway, that's all I'm going to do right now. My grandson's due here any minute, so I better get in there. But thank you for coming along with me on this Nervous Nelly day. And this has actually helped me feel a little better. Thank you very much for hanging with me and listening to me ramble. And if Miss Catherine of Sunnyside Journals watches this, which I know she has seen some of my stuff, hang on, My throat was dry. I had to get something to drink. But if she happens to see this, Miss Catherine, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for being a soft, soothing, gentle, kind voice in the wilderness of anxieties and depression. And Miss Nancy at Wishes and Weeds, and Miss Gayle Agostinelli. Those are the three I have watched the most, but they're not the only ones I've watched. I've watched so many people they've talked about, and people they've talked about. I have been on endless loops of watching junk journal videos. I don't work. There's no way I could right now anyway. So I'm here at home all the time. And so that's my entertainment a lot. My children are grown, and I just have 2 grandchildren, but so I junk journal and I watch junk journal videos. And like I said, I just want to thank all the ladies that I have watched for being a calming influence. And I have to tell you, my family has been really happy about this too, because it's helped me so much. And I've told them that the junk journal world is such a supportive group, encouraging, supportive, loving even. I've had 3 really great packages of Happy Mail. I've had some really kind comments, and it's the Facebook group I belong to. It's all kindness, and in this world of craziness right now, I think that is such a wonderful thing. So to all of you watching, I thank you. I thank you for the kind comments. I thank you for the support. And I'm going to quit being maudlin and crazy here and just get off and go find myself something else to do. So may God bless you and keep you safe.